how hard is it to get your business funded? Well, first of all, if you're looking for funding right now, congratulations. You've got your business to a point where you know you need more money to grow. But here's the catch. Funding is not a one-size-fits-all. There are things you need to know to be able to get the funding for your business, even to maximize funding, which means get more approvals at better terms. And that's what I'm about to decode right now in this training. I'm going to teach you how to easily get funding for your business so you can put aside any doubts, any misconceptions, and have an actual game plan to be able to get the money you need to launch and grow and scale a successful business. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. So the first step of making it easy to get funding for your business is you need to know what you need the money for. Okay, the worst thing you want to do is talk to a funder and say that you want as much money as you can get. You really should have a game plan. You should map out exactly what you need to spend the money for and total how much money it is that you need. Here's why this is important. There's a lot of different types of funding you can get for your business. And there's stuff that's very easy to get and there's stuff that's very difficult to get. So obviously what we want to do is get you the easiest to get financing, the financing you can get fast, that's very simple to qualify for. And that funding can easily pay for 90% of what you need to buy in the business. But you don't know that unless you actually map out what you're going to use the money for. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are in an office setting and you need to buy new computers and furniture and printers and paper. Well, if you need all of those things, you can go to places like IKEA or Staples, Office Depot, Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon. All of them offer a corporate credit card to buy that kind of stuff. And even a brand new business with a bad credit business owner and no collateral can get credit cards to do those things. It's some of the easiest money to get. So you wouldn't want to be out there trying to get a $50,000 credit line, which is way harder to get, for things that you could easily use these simple to qualify for credit cards to be able to buy. This is why you need to map out what you need the money for, then total up how much money you need, and then we can get into the future steps, which is matching what you need to buy the money for with the right kind of funding. Now, the next step of maximizing funding is we have to figure out what's working against us and remove those barriers. Now, the biggest thing that usually works against us as entrepreneurs is our credibility, our fundability. This is the lowest hanging fruit things for you to change to be able to open up the floodgates of funding for your business. Here's what I mean by that. The majority of business owners that get denied for credit cards, loans, and credit lines are not denied because of their time in business or credit score or even their revenue. They're getting denied because they're just not set up where they're credible. Now, lenders and credit issuers call this fundability, and some of the basics are you should have a separate address for your business, a separate phone number. You should have a professional website, a professional email address, a license for your business, a separate bank account. Of course, your business should be separate from you. It should be its own entity, like an LLC or a corporation or even a partnership. And you should also have an EIN for your business and start the steps of building business credit as well by doing things like getting your DUNS number. All of these things tie into your credibility. So the more credible you are, the more fundable you are, the more likely it is that you're getting automated approvals and you're getting pre-screened offers, and the easier it is to get funding. By the way, this is the number one reason business owners get denied for funding when they try to get it, is they're not set up with their fundable. So fix this and create a fundable business. And in doing so, you're removing one of the big barriers that stands between you getting all the money that you need to be able to grow your company. Now, another barrier you want to remove that's working against you is actually your strengths. So lenders look at three things to determine if you should be given money. It's cash flow, credit, and collateral. That's it. That's what they want to see. So anytime you strengthen one of these three areas, you strengthen your ability to get funding. So as you start to generate cash flow in your business, for example, that unlocks a whole different category of funding. As you build business credit or have good personal credit, that unlocks a whole category of funding. And as you acquire collateral like stocks, bonds, 401ks, IRAs, inventory, equipment, cryptocurrency, vehicles, real estate, any of these things can be used to offset the lender's risk and qualify you for funding as well. Now, if you don't have any of those, well, you really want to be building business credit. Building business credit opens up a funding channel for you and also helps you become more lendable. It makes it easier for you to actually get funding. But business credit also helps you qualify for funding if you don't have one of these three C's. So if you don't have cash flow, credit, or collateral, you can use business credit to fund all the things you initially need to in the business, get that cash flow generated. Now you have cash flow. Now that unlocks a level of funding. Then you're working on improving personal credit. Your business credit's being established. That unlocks more funding. You're acquiring collateral because you're letting your customers pay you on terms, for example, and obtaining account receivables and unlocking that category of funding. You get the idea. The plan to fund your business is this. Get the money you can get right now, like business credit. Use it to fund all the stuff you can fund. Now the business has momentum, and that starts opening up these other categories of funding you can qualify for. And that really ties into my third point about what's working against you. Make sure you build business credit. If you understand the proper steps to do it, it's very easy to do, especially if you're working with like our software and our team to be able to get rapid results. And what this helps you do is it helps you build a credit profile and score that makes you more lendable, but it helps you get this unlimited access to corporate credit cards where you can use those to fund your business. Auto financing, Visa, American Express, MasterCards, even credit cards at almost every major retailer, even credit for fuel and anything else in between, you can get using business credit. So by not having business credit, it's a huge barrier because what happens is lenders are trying to look at your business credit quality, and when it's not there, it's a huge strike against you. So by focusing on these things, we can remove the barriers that stand in our way of getting funding and open up the gates, the floodgates, to getting all the money we need to start and grow. So if you want more tips on being able to set up your business where you can maximize funding, check out creditsuite.com/fundability. At creditsuite.com/fundability, we have free training that will teach you how to set up a highly credible business. I mean, the kind of business where lenders are chasing you and giving you pre-screened offers and automated approvals, all the stuff you really want. Grab it for free at creditsuite.com/fundability, and also schedule time with our team because our team will help you improve your fundability, give you tips and tactics to build your business credit, and obtain lending as well. And you can get with our team at creditsuite.com/console to grab your 100% free finance assessment. Did you get value from this training? If so, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training. We talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.